Hello, boys and girls. Miss Calhoun here, and today we're going to continue our reading and informational writing about robins. So, we're going to use our mind map to organize our thinking. We're going to read the book about robins to do some research, using that book to find information about robins. Now, on the mind map, we have to remember to write our name first. And then from there, we write the word robins in the middle of the mind map because that's what this mind map is going to be about. Let's begin. Robins. This is the table of contents. If we look at page 4, it talks about the life cycle of a robin. It talks about how they hatch, when they nest, fledglings. I wonder what that is about. When a robin is an adult, how they lay eggs. It explains what brooding is and what nestlings are to robins and how they get there. And we're going to do a little life cycles quiz at the end. Now, this book is going to have a lot of information about robins, so it's important to note that we're just going to write down as much as we can. We don't have to write down everything. Let's start. All animals begin life, grow, and have babies. The baby animals grow up and become parents as well. This is called a life cycle. Robins are birds. All birds have wings, a beak, and feathers. Robins are known for their orange or red chest feathers. So we just read some important facts about robins. We learned that robins are birds. They have wings, a beak, and feathers. Note that I'm not writing complete sentences when I'm making notes in my mind map. We want to make sure that we're not copying everything that the original author is saying, but we're going to write down all of the facts that we can find out about robins. We also learned that robins can have orange or red chest feathers. Let's go back to the book. A baby robin is born when it hatches from an egg. It uses its beak to make small holes in the shell. Then the baby robin pushes its way out. Robin eggs are light blue. We just learned that robins hatch from light blue eggs. Again, I'm not writing complete sentences. Let's go back to the story. Baby robins are called nestlings. Only some parts of their bodies have feathers. These feathers are called down. Nestlings cannot see when they first hatch. Robins eat and grow for about 2 weeks. Then they leave the nest and learn to fly. Robins are called fledglings at this stage of the life cycle. Let's go back to our mind map. We just learned that baby robins are called nestlings. We also learned that nestlings cannot see when they first hatch. We also learned that they eat and grow for about 2 weeks. Then they learn to fly. Robins are called fledglings before they learn to fly. Let's go back to the story. Robins are adults at about 1 year of age. They can have babies the spring after they are born. This is the adult stage of the life cycle. A robin can lay 2 or 3 groups of eggs every year. Each group is called a clutch. There are about 4 eggs in a clutch. Robins can lay 1 egg each day. A mother robin sits on her eggs for about 14 days. She does this to keep them warm. This is called brooding. Robins do not brood until the full clutch has been laid. For this video, I'm going to go ahead and keep reading the whole book, and when I'm done, I'll go ahead and go back to my mind map and fill out what I remember. Let's keep reading. There are only 2 kinds of robins. Each kind has a different colored feather. Fledglings get their feather colors from their parents. Now here's the quiz. Let me go back to my mind map before I finish the quiz. You can do that later on your own time. So here's my mind map. Let's see what I remember. I learned that robins become adults after 1 year. They can have babies the spring after they are born. They can lay 2 to 3 groups of eggs. This is called a clutch. So, if you can think of anything else, feel free to add more to your mind map. Get ready to do some writing on another day with Mrs. Alexandre.